May you find happiness and peace, and may your home stand the test of time.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. Today I'll be reacting to Kirk crush liberal gender activists. So without further ado, let's get started.
So I grew up, right, not particularly liking the LGBT community, and in the past several years I have turned to believe that I really like the LGBT community today, and I was going to ask you about a specific person in that community, Ms. Blair White.
I haven't thought about Blair White in a while, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, she was on the new Jubilee debate.
Wait, is it a biological woman who thinks they're a man? I can't remember.
She's a trans woman.
Okay, so a fake woman.
So...
No, I'm just trying, I'm not even sarcastic.
Right.
I don't, so it's a man who masquerades as a woman.
Masquerading as a woman? That... If you were, I mean, there was a debate she had with, Ben Shapiro. If you were to refer to her at like a restaurant or whatever, you would refer to her as a woman, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you could pretend to be black. You could put blackface on. That doesn't make you black. But I'm just wondering. I don't know much about Blair White. So it's a man who wears the costume of a woman. Is that right?
I mean, if you believe that value system, then I
no.
guess you could
Well, then
say
let me ask you, what is a woman?
I watched the movie, and it's a person who needs a man to open their pickle jar.
Wow.
Oh. So you.
I do open my girlfriend's pickle jar.
I can't hear what you said.
I do open my girlfriend's pickle jars for her.
Still can't hear what you said.
I open my girlfriend's pickle jars for her, I swear.
Tough guy. It's a tough guy here. So you can't answer what a woman is.
That's not what I said. I did answer what a woman was.
Yeah, I mean, rather, so that's your final answer? It's like, who wants to be a millionaire? That's your final answer? That's what a woman is?
Answer. So, obviously the Bible says that a woman is a woman, a person with a vagina, obviously. But I do believe that gender dysphoria is a real thing. And scientifically proven, right?
Well, no, it's definitely a mental delusion. The question is it what they think they are? Is it what they are?
Delusion's a strong word. Disorder, sure. But a person with a woman's soul and a man's body is a real thing.
Okay.
Okay, say that one more time.
A trans woman is a person with a woman's soul and a man's body.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're willing to appropriate the word woman. Well, I guess it does fit your definition because it's a man who could open a pickle jar. So that's kind of, I guess it fits your definition. So then you think so lowly of women that you think that someone can just look like one, put on a bra with a dress and makeup, and that magically they like enter womanhood.
Well, if they have gender dysphoria, then yes. And I don't think lowly of women. I love them.
Gender dysphoria is a real thing people suffer from,
right.
But the thing they claim is not real or true.
Why?
Because there's no evidence for it. For example,
say that again?
So can you pick your adjectives?
Say that one more time?
Can you pick your adjectives in life?
I mean, obviously not, right? I'm not
okay, so then if you can't
like,
pick your adjectives, why can you pick your pronouns?
Simple.
Pronouns are a social construct.
You gotta do one more time.
Pronouns are just, like, when you look at a person, you say, hey, this person looks like a man, right? Like the person the other person, I forgot, was it Joe Bob? I forgot their name.
Sure.
But he looked at, I think her name was Chloe. This person looks like a woman. She's a woman, right?
Yes.
If a trans woman looks like a woman, you're going to call her a woman on first sight because she looks like a woman.
Yes, you might incorrectly label somebody that's trying to trick you because they are wearing the equivalent of a Halloween costume because they're suffering from a mental disorder.
I do believe that they are suffering, and I do believe that trans...
No, they are suffering, but let me tell you,
yeah.
Instead of pandering to somebody's torture, we should give them a way out and liberate them with the truth and say that there is a better way forward for you, where you don't have to chop off your genitals, get on Lupron, get a mastectomy.
Wait, I didn't hear you. There was a crowd. Can you repeat that?
Say that?
Can you repeat your rambling, and there was a crowd, so I can...
Oh, I was rambling. Okay. All right, next question. We're done.
No, I couldn't hear you.
No, if you're going to be a jerk, we're done. Next question. Yeah, thanks. And by the way, you don't get to pick your adjectives. You aren't very tall, and you can't change that. So next question.
Okay, guys, I see Charlie as someone that don't take defeat. If you come up to him with a question, like kind of you want to be sarcastic, he's gonna give you that same energy. If you come up to him like someone that is ready to have a conversation, he's also going to give you that energy. And I think at first he was finding this funny, trying to make the crowd smile and and also explain his points in the process, but I think he could not take it anymore towards the ending part. And the boy said, woman is a woman trapped in a man's body. And that is like kind of his definition of a woman. I've seen a whole lot of people experiencing similar situation whereby they feel like they are supposed to be born a woman, but they are being born a man. And I feel the gender you are being born is the best gender for you. In my few years of it, I've experienced so many things, and when I'm trying to do something and it's not forthcoming, you see, I'm trying to do it in a different way and I'm not getting a positive result. I think what I've learned is for me to calm down and stop pushing that stuff. I can maybe do it in the future time, maybe when I'm a bit free and when I'm a bit like kind of stress free, because at that particular time I can do it and do it well. But when I'm trying to do something, I'm being forced, like I'm getting set back, I just, relax. And, there might be a reason why this thing isn't working at this particular time. And I'll actually look for another way or another process to fix it later in the future. And that is what I feel. Charlie said sometimes this, what's it called? Transgender is due to mental disorder. You feel like you are not supposed to be in your body. So my issue is you chopping up your genotype and taking things that will make you look like the gender you are not, or the gender you feel you're supposed to be in. But I don't know. Well, I don't have that disorder, so I 100% don't. If I tell you I understand how they feel, then I'm lying, because only you know where your shoe is itching you, and only you know where your problem is, and only you can provide solution to yourself. And well, this is indeed a beautiful one. I enjoyed your dialogue. I enjoyed how cool it was. I enjoyed that the guy was just trying to make fun of everything as a young guy that he is. And I think Charlie was sick and tired of taking his side of his joke anyway. And another thing is doing the video, he made mention of a woman is a person who cannot open her picky jar. You see? And I feel like, wow, it's like seeing a woman like that is like you're seeing a woman in a very low stage, because I've seen strong women, okay? I've seen strong women. I've seen women that, kind of rely on you to do things for them simply because they feel like you are their man. And they don't, even if they can do it, okay? Even if they can do it, they feel like you're my man, so I would prefer you doing it for me, especially when it involves lifting heavy load, trying to get things from a very high place and stuff like that. They feel like I want to experience what I've been watching in the movie. I want to experience that kind of love whereby my man, do things for me and stuff like that. And sometimes I get their points, which it's a normal process, because in my part of the continent, when you have a woman, there's expectation you expect from her. And when those expectations are not meant, you feel like, is it that you don't love me enough to do it for me or stuff like that? But anyway, that's by the way. But I feel Charlie gave this guy the perfect answer, trying to explain everything, what a woman is. He seems like a very young guy that has things that have been bothering him that he felt like Charlie needed to give him answer for. And I think Charlie did an excellent job in, breaking things down for him, making it easy for him to, understand what a woman is. And aside from Charlie explaining to him, I think Charlie is explaining to the full world. And I agree with Charlie 100%, because I've been advocating for you appreciating and loving the gender you have been born in, because there is no other gender better than that. I've seen videos of people, identifying as several things, and at the end of the day, you still want to come back to your gender. Okay? you still want to come back to that gender because there is no place like home. It's just like that. That is just the truth, because no matter how you try to polish it, I've seen several people doing it in my country. They want their men, but they want to dress like a woman. They want to be like a woman. I've even seen a certain guy that won best female dress in a I think a TV premiere, and I was like, there are other ladies there that put in their best, that dress, that spent money on themselves, but this guy just decided to dress like a woman, and you deprive those ladies of having that award. So that is to me, I feel it's painful, because other transgender go into sports that to them it's easy because of how they are being built. See, with your body structure, you don't compete with women because you have what it takes to be a man, and biologically men are stronger than women. So when you identify as a woman and you decide to involve yourself in women's sports, you will definitely come out victorious. But by depriving those women that are supposed to win that award of what they are supposed to win, and to me, I feel it's painful. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I really enjoyed this dialogue, and I want to see more videos like this. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If it's the first time visiting the channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remain blessed.